Today's unfortunate story is about a Janine Ann Jones. She's an American serial killer responsible for the deaths of up to 60 infants and children in her care as a licensed vocational nurse during the 1970s and the 1980s. In the year of 1984, Jones was convicted of murder and injury to a child. She had used injections of digoxin, heparin, and later succinylcholine to induce medical crisis in her patients, causing numerous deaths. The exact number of victims remains unknown. Hospital officials allegedly misplaced and then destroyed records of Jones' activities to prevent further litigation from Jones' first conviction. In Janine's earlier life, she was adopted by a nightclub owner and his wife. She worked as a beautician before attending nursing school in the late 1970s. Jones was married to her high school sweetheart between the years of 1968 and the year of 1974, and they had one child during that time. The relationship ended in divorce. 3 years later, Jones and her husband reconciled and had another child together in the year of 1977. Just before her indictment, she married a 19-year-old nursing assistant. He filed for divorce short time later. Al Jones worked as a licensed vocational nurse at the Bexar County Hospital. Statistically, improbable number of children died in her care. Because the hospital feared being sued, it simply asked all the LVNs, including Jones, to resign and staff the pediatric ICU exclusively with registered nurses. No further investigation was pursued by the hospital. Jones left and took a position at a pediatrician's clinic in Kerrville, Texas, some 60 miles northwest of San Antonio. It was here that she was charged with poisoning 6 children. The doctor in the office discovered 2 puncture marks in a bottle of succinylmethylanium chloride in the drug storage where only she and Jones had access. This is a powerful, short-acting paralytic that causes temporary paralysis of all skeletal muscles, as well as those that control breathing. The drug is used as a part of a general anesthetic. A patient cannot breathe while under the influence of this drug. In small children, cardiac arrest is the ultimate result due to lack of respiration. And Miss Jones claimed that she was trying to stimulate the creation of pediatric intensive care unit in Kerrville. In the year of 1985, Jones was originally sentenced to 90 years in prison for killing 15-month-old Chelsea McClellan. She was subsequently charged with harming Brandy Benitez on August 27th, Chris Parker and Jimmy Pearson on August 30th, Misty Rank on September 3rd, Jacob Evans on September 17th. All indictments charged that the nurse intentionally, knowingly injured the children by injecting them with the medication or some other drug. Later that year, she was sentenced to a concurrent term of 60 years in prison for nearly killing Rolando Santos with the injection of heparin. As of May 2016, Jones was held at the Land Murray unit of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. She had been scheduled for mandatory release in the year 2018 due to a Texas law meant to prevent prison overcrowding. To avoid this, Jones was indicted on May 25th, year of 2017, for the murder of 11-month-old Joshua Sawyer. Nico Layhood, Bexar County District Attorney, stated that additional charges could be filed in the deaths of other children. Due to the mandatory early release law conveying or covering Jones' original convictions, she would otherwise have been released upon completion of a third of the original sentence. The new charges were filed to prevent her release. In April, year 2018, a judge in San Antonio denied a request to dismiss 5 new murder indictments against Jones. On January 16th, year 2020, Jones pleaded guilty to the murder of 11th-month-old Joshua Sawyer on December 12th, the year of 1981, as a part of a plea bargain in which 4 other charges were dropped. She was sentenced to life in prison. She will not be eligible for parole until she is roughly around 87 years old.